9 months ago, we decided to turn our disastrous backyard into a permanent hockey rink, and this is what it looks like then, and this is what it looks like today. And now we're in the final stages to complete our hockey rink because today we're adding the refrigeration system, hockey boards, netting, and night lights. But first, a little trip down memory lane to update you if you're new here. Our backyard was a mess, and we started to look into our options. And at first, we thought we would do a pool, but then we came across an at-home hockey rink and decided that with 4 boys, this would get the maximum amount of use during the winter and summer months. So to get to this point, we had to take down the trees, add a concrete pad, add the sport court tile, and redo our patio. And everything to this point had turned out better than we ever imagined because with the sport court alone, the boys have already played on it non-stop. Though it was the most exciting part because it was finally time to turn this into a hockey rink. So the first step was getting the refrigeration system that keeps the ice cold installed. And honestly, this thing was way bigger than I thought. But the good news is they had made a tiny little concrete pad in the corner of our backyard so it could be tucked away and hidden, and they managed to squeeze it in perfectly. And then they put the refrigeration lines over top of the sport court, and this will keep our ice frozen up to 10 degrees. And then the next step was to handpick all of the leaves off because no one wants ice filled with leaves. It's purely an aesthetic thing over a functional thing. But after 2 hours of hand picking the leaves, we got the green light to start the flooding the rink, and the only problem was the flood went way past my bedtime, so I was sleeping on the couch and running out to check on it every 45 minutes until eventually at 12:30 a.m. the ice was nearly ready. The next day when they came to install the hockey boards, it just so happened to coincide with a massive storm, which meant more wind and more rain, and that was why our rink looked more like an ice bath filled with leaves. So we got back to work picking out all the leaves so they didn't freeze in and removing any excess water because we were determined to get the kids on the ice before bedtime. So we shoveled our little hearts away. We only had one minor accident when Poe fell in the ice water, but the good news is after a quick outfit change, he got right back to work, and we were also having the Christmas lights installed as we shoveled off that excess water to give our rink a little more wholesome feel at night. And then by 6 p.m., the ice was perfect, the lights were up, and the kids were ready to go skating, and honestly, this was one of the most rewarding feelings ever, seeing them skate around on the ice. They were so happy, we were so happy, and they have been skating on this thing nonstop for an entire week now, and honestly, it just makes us so happy.